Okay, this is a short segment, big long segment, and then a little segment coming up. We're going to be going to your calls. Now, I know these callers, most of them were holding before she got on. But I don't want to hang up on you. I want to hear what you have to say. So we'll race through yours and then everybody else that calls in, Agenda 21. But it's such a giant subject. I mean, it's everything. So I don't know how you couldn't address it to our guest, Rosa Koire. Again, Behind the Green Mask, Agenda 21 is the best primer. 180 pages with documents, you name it, how to fight it, what they're doing, how to recognize it, to give to people in your area. But you don't want regionalism. You don't want smart growth. You don't want sustainability. It has nothing to do with that. It's a power grab. And it hurts real environmental concerns because it takes over the whole movement and makes it only about globalist corporate power grabbing. So it's just a nightmare. You're on the air with Rosa Koire, our guest, Sam in Missouri. You're on the air. Welcome.
Hi. I was just thinking about what you said about the takeover of the water supplies, and I know that some of the big industry beverage giants have already kind of went in and taken total control over it. Even in
no, they come in and buy city reservoirs, like right here in Central Texas where we live, and then they double the price. It's not free market. Your city's traitorous. Your county, your state, they sell it. They call it privatization, and they double the price. I mean, it's just total criminality. They're taking the commons. Go ahead.
Does that tie in somehow to maybe their?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they're saying blue gold now, because they're going to jack up the price with artificial scarcity. Rosa?
Yeah, I really want to talk about that. Thank you for asking that question because, yes, your water agencies need to be investigated. They are completely, totally connected with United Nations Agenda 21 Sustainable Development and with ICLEI, the International Council on Local Environmental Initiatives. You will find that the more you conserve water, the more you will pay for water, because this is the plan to restrict your water usage. You will end up getting like an allotment of 10 gallons per person per day. The water agencies are restricting your water. And another thing you'll find is that your dams are being destroyed. And I'm not talking about little dams that don't, serve many people. I'm talking about huge dams up in Northern California, up in Oregon, across the United States. About 1,000 dams so far have been destroyed. The plan is to destroy your independence in the rural areas and destroy your ability to obtain water.
Same thing. They're having government buy up and have regulators force small power plants, whether they're hydroelectric or coal, to shut down. So your city or your county or co-op's gone. So it's so they can force you to buy it from them. It's so criminal.
Yes, that's right. And that's what you see with community choice aggregation. You've got your government, which can't even keep its own streetlights on, is now going to go into the power business and compete with the big power producers. And you are going to be paying for this. And this is This is designed to make our economy fail. This is the purpose of Agenda 21, is to destroy your independence, both financial and your land independence, and ultimately the independence that you have in your own body. And this is the plan of Agenda 21. I want people to know, though, there are things we can do about it. I've got about 20 pages in my book, on what you can do. And you don't have to buy the book. You can go to my website. I have information there. The thing is that we need to work together as a world to fight this, because this has been way too easy for them. They've managed to fly under the radar for a long time and make it seem like we're fringe. It's really coming out now. And this is the time that we have to really fight it. And we will win this together. We can stop United Nations Agenda 21 Sustainable Development. We will prevail on this.
By the way, you're not just saying that. Maurice Strong, the head of Agenda 21 in Rio, when they started all this 20 years ago, they're about to have the new event this year, said this will be a post-industrial America. Our goal is to destroy the United States industrially. And, of course, he's moved to China. Of course, they're exempt. So yeah. It's all about forcing everything to their system where they made a deal with authoritarians. So by shutting us down, that increases their value.
He's got, of course, he's in Crestone, Colorado, and I've been contacted with the people in Crestone, Colorado, who are just in the Baca there, who are just their area, their town is being taken over by Maurice Strong. If you go to the 1976 Habitat 1 United Nations conference, you will see that they define private property as being unsustainable because it is an instrument of obtaining wealth. The plan is to bankrupt all of us as individuals, to destroy our...
And this is the mega billionaires who are exempt from everything.
Yes, that's right. Of course, Maurice Strong owns this whole valley, all this water. He was going to basically own all of the water in that area. And this is a control and a takeover of all of our resources. Don't forget that.
All right, stay there. We're going to come back with more calls. Long segment coming up. Tim, Nick, John, Herb, Bill, we're going right to you on the other side. The book is Behind the Green Mask, Agenda21, Infowars.com.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run.